YouTube, what's going on? Consumer Reviews and DIYs here, back with another video. Thank you for tuning in. Today's video, we have been plotting on an angle grinder, DeWalt. Most of the tools that I get, DeWalt, try to keep it within the ecosystem, like the way those batteries, are interchangeable. But Home Depot is currently offering a promotion for $200. You're gonna get 2 batteries and a charger, and along with those, you get to select a free gift. And one of the gift options is an angle grinder. So we went ahead and picked it up, and here it is. We got the batteries on the left, and then we have the angle grinder on the right. Now this is the model DCG405B. And again, you guys let me know in the comment section, do you think this is a good deal? I do like how the way this deal was structured out. I was trying to keep the price a little bit lower for angle grinder, but $200, and we get 2 additional batteries and an additional charger. So let's go ahead and take a look at the battery setup, and then we'll go ahead and switch over to the angle grinder. These DeWalt batteries are super expensive. Even if you look at the sticker, special buy, a $375 value. That's a bit of a stretch for me. Now the battery sizes is you got a 6 amp and then you got a 4 amp, and this charger looks a lot different than the standard charger I have. Looks a lot more beefier. All right, so let's go ahead and get this open, and then we'll go ahead and get into the batteries. All right, and okay, so we got the 6 amp, and this thing is beefy, really massive. And I am comparing this to all of the other DeWalt batteries that I have. I have 2 power stacks, which are super light and compact, and then I have like some of those standard batteries that come along with the tool, which are pretty lightweight. But this is a massive batteries. I have never had a battery quite this heavy. So right here we got the 6 amp, and we do also have the ability to see what the charge status is on it. So I do like the batteries that have the indicator where you can tell whether or not you're at the end of the life, or whether or not you still got a lot of adequate battery life. Now this charger, a DCB model 1104, this is a lot different. It feels a lot beefier as well than the standard DeWalt charger that I have, and this is a 4 amp charger. Now it looks like on the back you have the hose, so if you needed to mount it or you wanted to mount it on the wall, you do have that option. And let's take a look at the 4 amp battery. All right, now this is a lot more workable right here. This 4 amp battery is reasonable. That 6 amp battery, it just feels a little bit too heavy, and you would definitely notice the weight of that battery when using whatever tool it is. So that's just something to keep in mind if you are in the market. You may want to get this deal, or if you're just in the market for a 6 amp battery, that's just something to note. Now I know that it will last longer, right? If you have a job that you're going and you don't want to stop, you don't want to swap out batteries. I do get the convenience aspect of it, but with that weight, I'm willing to just go ahead and swap out an additional battery. All right, so that's the batteries. Let's go and put the batteries aside, and let's go ahead and crack open the angle grinder. Huge upgrade for me, seeing is that the angle grinder that I'm currently using, again, it is electric, so having to use an extension cord and plug it up, I am going to enjoy the convenience of having this. Now this is a 4.5 angle grinder, 4.5 inch disc that it takes. You have the kickback brake included, and also an E-clutch. So again, excited about this. So let's go ahead and get this open, and we'll take a look at it. Now keep in mind that out of the DeWalt angle grinders, this actually is supposed to be the smaller model. So again, that's something else that I wanted to point out as well. So along with the angle grinder, of course, we get a handle, we have an Allen wrench, and then we have some instructions that's going to come with this. In addition, there's already a guard that's on this. So again, this is the model DCG405. We'll go ahead and toss the instructions, and then let's just take a look at it. Go ahead and get this plastic off. All right, not too bad. It's for it to be classified as a small angle grinder. It is a little bit bigger, or a little bit heavier than what I was thinking. I was expecting to be even smaller than this. Now this button that you see me pressing on, that button is actually going to lock the device so that if you need to get the disc off, you can lock it so where it won't turn as you're trying to untighten to get the disc off. All right, now this button, hate it. I really dislike this button because you really have to put some force in here to get this button to lock in place. And the only way that you're getting it off is to release it. I'm more in a favor of like a trigger style. And I didn't really expect this to be that rigid or tight to be able to get this to lock into the on position, especially if you're trying to handle this grinder with one hand. So that's something that I'm really not a big fan of. Now, in terms of the handle, you have two holes. You have a hole on the right side and one on the left side as well. So that, you know, if you are getting down with it and you need some extra leverage, you do have that. And you can also put this on the other side, which I think is a, pretty good feature. It's not new to this model. You can find this on other DeWalt models as well. But again, this button is bothering me. You guys let me know in the comment section, is this button, the style of this, is this a deal breaker? Is it worth it to just go ahead and get the DeWalt model with the trigger style and just pay the extra money? Again, we try to be cost effective, and this device, I can justify this at $200 because I'm getting a device and I'm also getting the two batteries, but it's somewhat of a compromise in terms of just the overall experience and ease of use. So again, you guys let me know what you think in the comment section. All right, so let's go ahead and lock this in and we'll go ahead and remove. All right, so that's how that works. You just go ahead and press on the button and then you can remove this. And that way you'll be able to add, the disc that you need to add on. So pretty simple system there. Not too complex. Now, if you need to use the Allen wrench to tighten it up even extra tight, you do have that option. As you can see, there are two holes right there that you can use to do so. All right, so we might as well go ahead and fire it up. So I think we got a little bit of power in this 4 amp battery. Again, I'm not going to dare use that 6 amp battery, just the size I dislike. All right, okay, it's got a little kick to it when you cut it on, but outside of that, not too bad. You guys let me know again what you think in the comment section. Is this deal worth it? We got the 6 amp battery, 4 amp battery, and charger along with the ankle grinder. All right, YouTube, that has been my review for today. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the videos for additional content, and I'll catch you on the next one.